full screen if I don't have any comments on. That's a lot nicer. So I just went ahead and I wish I did that in the first place. Damn. So it's last time to do it. You know what it is. Playing through a full Metal Slug game. Done it 5 times before. Now's the 6th time. Nothing too special. I kind of wish it did display the time though. But you know, that's cool. Now that I know I can do this, I can do it for like future games. I want to. That's a lot nicer. I can just do that for games that I don't want to compress down to that little section of the screen. Yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But this is gonna be the last Metal Slug for a while. I've said it before. I'll say it again. This has a difficulty setting. 4 stages, 1 heavy machine gun. See, the biggest offense ever. That implies that this has more stages. So, oh, new characters, nice. Ralph, Clark. Has the oh, they are different. Cool. Oh, they have stats. Let's see. Most power gun ammo. I can always switch after I get a game over, anyways. Oh, it just chose Eerie for me since I spent too much time deciding. But that works for me. Man, this game looks a lot nicer full screen like this, man. I regret not doing this sooner. And they're back to these green suited soldiers.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, I guess in terms of other games I've been playing recently besides Metal Slug, yeah, last night I beat Uncharted 2, and I like it. That game has a good story, but like the gameplay itself is kind of boring. I mean, the game itself is just boring, but like the story and characters are all really good. I just wish they made it more fun to play. That's all. But I don't know. I prefer The Last of Us a lot more over Uncharted. It's a better game overall. But I'm still gonna stick around for the franchise because I'm still gonna play Uncharted 3 and 4 because I hear Uncharted 4 is a little different. So I mean, I'll give it a shot. I mean, I may as well. I mean, the way I play games is like similar to how I've been playing Metal Slug. I pick a series of games, and then I just play the whole series from start to finish. I like doing that. I hardly ever actually accomplish it, but when I do it, it's nice to do. It's how I plan on doing it with. I'm doing it with BioShock right now too, in between Uncharted games. So after so between Uncharted, like I played BioShock 1, and then I went to Uncharted 1, then Uncharted 2, and I went to Uncharted 2. So after now that I'm done with Uncharted 2, I'm on to BioShock Infinite, and like I've played all these games before. Like I've played all the BioShock games before, but like I'm going to play them again because I like BioShock that much. And then after BioShock Infinite, it's on to Uncharted 3, and then straight to Uncharted 4. And then after that, I think I'm probably going to start another game. I'm probably going to start, I'm going to play as new guy. And then after that, I'm probably going to look at my other PS4 games collection. Like, I had Ratchet and Clank staring at me for a while now. And, oh, this thing's sweet. Wow. I can only imagine the amount of... Like, I know this doesn't take a lot of processing power to do, but still looks nice and impressive. Jeez, that's a lot of stuff going on at once for a... I know this isn't technically a 16-bit game, but man... That's really awesome. This might be the best looking Metal Slug game yet. Maybe it's just because I figured out that if you get rid of that comment section, like I left those there in case anyone did comment, but I figured no one does, so I still should leave it there. But now I just decided, you know, just get rid of it, and now it looks a lot nicer. So I'm gonna go ahead and and I'm gonna make it like this for future episodes, but of any other games that I want to play that I don't want to have that there. But if I ever figure out people do want to comment and tag along, then yeah, I'll have it back. But because it's worth it if people comment and say stuff. But if no one says anything, then who cares? So it might just be because I'm playing on a bigger fraction of my screen, but this really does look like probably one of the best looking Metal Slug games so far. Between 3 and I think 5 is also pretty good looking, and 4 also had some cool parts. They're all beautiful games, but man, I don't know. And not a lot of games look like this. I guess most Neo Geo games kind of have this fluid art style to them, like I'm trying to say it's like this fluid, like 60 frames per second pixel art. I don't know how to explain it. It gives you a lot more time to choose than the other games. The other games start from 9. This one starts from 20, so that's a little bit more generous. Good music. I know they've used this song before, but it sounds cool as hell. I was hoping I could shoot that out of the way. No such luck. So I mentioned on the last Metal Slug 5 playthrough that getting guests on is a good way to broaden your audience, to have we're going with classic Theo, to get people to introduce people to your podcast and stuff. And it's kind of like performing. It's kind of like being a small band performing in front of a bigger band, you know, that type of deal. So I am trying to get on inviting more people on. We were lucky enough to get, like I said, we were lucky enough to get Outronox Aura on, but I'm trying to get some other people on too that would like to join the party. So I'm not going to say who. I will say who if they say no, but I'm definitely going to keep it a secret if they say yes, and then not say anything until the episode's posted. Because that's just the fun part. I know there's no one on the edge of their seat wondering who, but still, I like to imagine that. I like to imagine that people are wondering who I'd want to have on next. And but in reality, I'm going to ask people, and if they say no, I'll say who I asked. And if they say yes, then I'll record and I'll post it, and it'll draw a bigger audience. That's just how it works. It's just how YouTube works in general for anything, really. But I guess starting a podcast is, you know, people need to realize, like, well, why should I listen to these guys for an hour, 45 minutes even? And you know, like, so I'm trying to find a reason for people to want to listen to us, and inviting on people that they already want to listen to is a good way to do that. Because I'm not here to you know, just get a lot of views or a lot of subscribers or even a lot of money. I'm just here to, because I want to entertain people, and if I entertain like a small yet dedicated audience, I would be happy with that. And I think I've talked about that type of thing before, but I keep on bringing it up because it's easy to talk about during these Metal Slug playthroughs, and this is definitely one of the easier Metal Slug games so far. I think that was Fish with Wings. Yep, that's what that is. I think I'm just getting better at this. Oh, there's one of the aliens from Metal Slug 3. It's adorable. Man, why are there so many axe murderer, choppers, butchers with the same kitchen knife and the same Bob Ross haircut? It's getting aggravating. I really want to turn my fan on, but my fan's right behind my mic, and if I did, it would sound like this. And can't have that now, can we? Oh, the aliens are back! Okay, this laser sucks. Get rid of it. Okay, the shotgun flamethrower is a lot better, but it still kind of sucks. There's some new stuff I'm seeing, like this stuff at the bottom. They were trying some new things right at the end of the series, and I'm not a big fan of it, but I guess this isn't, I don't know. Like a noodle cart? Oh! I thought it was like the noodle cart from Apollo. What's that game called? I have it somewhere. Apollo Justice. I thought it was like the fucking noodle cart from that game. That game's hard as all hell. What does this thing do even? It's slowing me down. I'm gonna play as another new guy. He feels kind of faster. Frog up there, Hypno Toad up there is cute. Does this guy get an extra chance to survive? He gets back up, but he can still die. But he gets back up sometimes, which no one else has I've seen do. See, here he dies, but I think I've seen him get back up a few times before. Napu, 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 nuts, napu, napu. I'm just making noises. I'm gonna play as this guy. Just have the whole crew in the thumbnail, why not? The most fun I have making these, other than playing the game, of course, when it comes to making these Metal Slug live streams, is making the thumbnails. And sometimes I forget to add a shadow behind something or whatever, but who cares? It's not a big deal. I noticed I kind of spoiled the game in for my Metal Slug 5 playthrough. The final boss is in the thumbnail, but I mean, like, you know, it's all right. it looked. I found that PNG and I thought it was too cool to really pass up. And this is sweet. So I mean, if it looks cool, I'm probably going to do it, even if it is kind of a spoiler for, you know, a game that isn't really story driven, anyways. Nope, can't hop on those. Got it. Only guy I haven't played as yet. I don't think I've played as him since Metal Slug like 2. I remember I was wondering, like, in Metal Slug 3, your character gets held captive and is cloned by aliens, and when you kill the clones, you can, if you're playing as a girl character throughout the whole game, and that character is held captive and cloned, when you kill the clones, the chest of the female character is revealed, the boobies. And I saw that and I was like, what? Is that intentional? Is that, am I just not seeing this right because it's such small pixel art? But I hooked it up and like I couldn't find anything because I thought it was the same thing as the zombies. But eventually I found something on the fan wiki that yes, it is, and like they didn't even change it for the international release. I think I've talked about this before, but still I find that very interesting because usually they censor stuff like that, but not in this case. Metal Slug has the balls to do whatever it wants, and I like that. I don't think we should censor games for different regions. Who cares? Just play it the way it was intended to be. Music's really good. That was the problem everyone had with Fire Emblem Sharp FE, where they had like other characters in like bikinis and stuff in the Japanese version, and in the American version they were like nearly fully clothed, and everyone was kind of mad because, well, one, you're taking away the sex appeal, and two, it's kind of insulting to think that that's what, to change your game for a different country. We just want to play the game the way it is, the way it was intended to be. Even if it was intended to have for them to be in bikinis or not, it doesn't matter. We just want to play it the way the developers intended. That's why no one likes localization very much, whether it involves that type of thing or not. If it involves like religious localization or violence or something like that, I think games should stay the same for every region, is what I'm trying to say. And back to Theo. I thought I got that heavy machine gun. Why isn't it? I like that the camera zooms in and out. That's definitely new. Something new. I can shoot down those fireballs, but I'm too late. How do they fit all those missiles in there? And how big is this hill? Dead. I think I'm getting better at Let's Playing. I don't know. I sucked at it, especially in the early episodes. Like, I refuse to go back and listen to myself talk while playing Metal Slug in the early episodes. But I think I'm getting better at it. Especially since I'm going to play some more calmer games soon. how am I supposed to avoid anything? There are people who can beat these games without getting hit, and man, I just wonder. I just can't but wonder how. There we go. We're getting it. Good thing I didn't get hurt. He just looks at his watch. Cool. Oh no. Oh god, what are those things? That's awesome. Now there's like aliens that are like even scarier than the ones that from Metal Slug 3, so like a step up now. Oh cool, it's the cute first aid girl. Everyone loves her. Hey, come here. Oh, these things are kind of scary. Why do they decide to add coins at the last game? I guess I don't get that. Turn into hurricanes while they're somersaulting at you. I can tell that they were kind of inspired by Geiger because every video game is inspired by Alien in some way. Whether you believe it or not. Contra? Alien. Metroid? Alien. Metal Slug? Alien. Skyrim? Alien. Freaking Crash Bandicoot? Alien. Better believe it. Music's nice and funky. Whoa, what was that? His legs extended. These things kind of remind me of like the creepy things that float around in Loco Roco. I mean, that game kind of sucks, but you know, I'm gonna play this guy because he's faster. That game kind of sucks, but that's what these things remind me of. Just the shape of their head kind of has that droopy look to it. He gets back up, look! Maybe this is the best character. Maybe I was wrong about Fia. Maybe this guy's who I should be playing as. Yikes. Just telling me to run past them, so... What are they playing, rock, paper, scissors or something? These Star Wars looking ass things. I know I praise this game for like its really good sprite work, but I'm trying to think they just made like... Either like they took photographs and rendered them at really low resolution for some parts of this, or they made like 3D models for something, and then like just Donkey Kong Country that really just pre-rendered it as a really... That was a terrifying death, first of all. And maybe they just did like a Donkey Kong Country sort of thing where they took a 3D model and rendered it as a really low resolution looking background. It's possible because these games came out in like the early 2000s, like some of them. That's a scary death, just having your life sucked out of you. This looks a lot like the first episode of Razafon, though. For those who don't know, that's a mech anime. And a good one that I never finished, but I should. Because it wasn't bad at all. It's not like fucking Al Noah Zero, where that show was garbage. Oh, die. Gotta get that doll. This is doing what I like about Metal Slug 3, where it's taking back the fantasy aspects again. We have aliens and monsters. It's all great. I guess this is sort of a run and gun game, which makes me think. I think Cuphead just came out, and I should look into that. It's on the Xbox One, I know, and like that game took fucking like 10 years to get made or something. Like I remember it being announced all those years ago when the Xbox One first came out, and now it's just now coming out. Now that they're finally coming out with the Xbox One X and stuff, so a little late, guys, but you know, it is what it is. At least it came out and not like other Kickstarter games where it just sort of faded into oblivion. But it's getting annoying. That is sort of another run and gun game that I might like that has a really good art style. So maybe it's worth making some room for on the old hard drive. I'm definitely not gonna. I might have to invest into an external hard drive for the Xbox One because, I mean, that's still $90, but I'll pay it if I end up thinking that there's enough games that are worth paying that much money for. Nah, I thought I could just slide down like Mario 3, but I can't. Why are we playing like this funky house music? It's Metal Slug. It should be like epic war music. This might take a while. Oh man, this is... Oh, this sucks. Come on. From what I've noticed so far, they didn't keep that sliding bullshit from Metal Slug 5, thankfully. So it's a lot easier just to jump and point down now. Maybe they realized that it was a dumb idea. I like watching this thing march, just hut, 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 hut. It has a sassy walk. Oh no. Oh man, look at this thing. Where'd he get that bus from? Come on, that's not fair. Oh, it's gonna be the dual machine guns? If I get to it in time, maybe. Yeah. Oh man. Jeez. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to avoid it. It's like, oh, it's coming out of, it's like, in Metal Slug 3, there was like a robot that looked like it had a rocket cock, and now this one looked like it's, I mean, it's just one, but for a second I thought it was like shooting lasers out of its nipples. But no, it's just one. So I guess shooting lasers out of its belly button, I guess. Not quite as profound, but man, I gotta provide commentary somehow. It really does look like it's rubbing its nipples. 2 machine guns. Really wish I could shoot diagonally. Taking a while. I'm avoiding things. I'm doing good. This thing was clearly recently invented for it has like a giant brain in it, so it'd have to be like made recently. But it's all rusty, so I don't know, I'm overthinking shit. Patience is key. I love that this guy gets back up. That's really nice. I wish the Xbox One streamed straight to the YouTube. And I think I've mentioned this before. I wish it streamed straight to YouTube like the PS4 did, and I could just upload straight to the channel. But unfortunately, it wants you to install like it wants you to stream to other networks, and I don't care about Twitch or anything like that. I don't care about it or whatever this new streaming service they're trying to introduce is. I don't like it. I don't care. It's probably great. I don't know. I have no use for it. So I'm just gonna stick with this. This thing's fucking immortal. Come on. Thank God. No prisoners. Alright, mission 4. According to the easy mode, there's like 4 missions and like then one other thing, so maybe there's only... I'm guessing we're getting towards the end here. We're on the classic broken bridge. Can't have an action adventure without it. Yeah, that's right. Get back up. Never mind. It's your girl. What kind of evolutionary step do these things have to take to have a mouth above their eyes? Just wondering what. How does evolution, even on another planet, like lead to that? I want to know. I really want to know. And now these things have spouted wings. They're going to kill me 1,000 times. And I'd never make it through this game if it wasn't for these grenades. Even with all these infinite continues, I'd still be on level 1 if it wasn't for all these grenades. You didn't leave me anything. Yeah, flying contraption. They're flying ships, they're whatever they are. Little flying capsules. They look really uncomfortable. They're, like their whole bodies are shoved into those things. In fact, looking at them now, I think their ships are smaller than their bodies. Looked awful. Can't have Metal Slug without a jetpack scene. Just gotta weave through all this. Oh, these things like alive? They have like... Oh no, it just looks like they have eyeballs the way they open. Oh, this shit again. This doesn't feel like a natural transition at all. Suddenly we're on the Resident Evil Revelations ship and... Never mind, we're crashed on land. This thing's pretty awesome. I don't know how we got here. We were just in the front of a city 5 seconds ago. Now we're in the World War II banks of Dunkirk or something. Okay. Oh, I can walk on it. That's really nice. I was about to say. I didn't know how to defeat this fucking mutant Pokemon. Shooting it anywhere else but its head isn't going to do me any good, so I have to shoot it right where its chin is, or else I can't do anything to it. I don't know how I'm supposed to get around that, but okay. Yep, I tried something different. It didn't work. I'm trying to strategize, I just can't. Crap. What did it that time? Was it its claws at its top? Imagine having like fingers under your chin like that. Really gross. Oh, good. Good. Fell at 2 inches of the gap. I guess I kind of see what I can do. I guess I can try going underneath the ship. Seems like my only option. Down here, while it does that, would be like my only choice. Come on. Yeah, that's what I'd have to do, but I didn't get there in time. I like that I can do that. Get back up, yeah! Alright. Again, too slow. Guess I'm stuck down here. I'm definitely going to be one of those streamers who fall asleep on stream if I don't sit back up straight, so we're back to that. And I'm sorry I'm not talking much, but I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm just fighting this thing, this giant crab centipede, I guess you'd call it. So almost there. Have to be. It's changing its strategy, so I have to be doing something good. I cut through that with I can cut through the pockets of smoke with a knife. That's cool. Alright, we're getting there. What's this thing? What's this thing before it disappears? That went away quick. Theo has like the most powerful gun, they say, at the character select, so I'm gonna go ahead and play with her for a while. Come on, you son of a bitch, come on, just... Oh my god. Come on. Come on. I'm really running out of stuff to talk about here. Been on the same screen for so long. This will make Metal Slug 3 where this one goes well past an hour. I just know it. I mean, I started this around 3 o'clock. I don't know what time it is now. I haven't checked my phone. Since I started, I can't while doing this, of course, but come on. Jesus Christ. Thank you. What time is it now? Only 56 minutes. So... Yeah, it seems like I think this should be the last mission, or the second to last. Again, I will say this about Metal Slug, I like the games, they're all pretty good, but like, the bosses, they last way too long. Man, that felt like a long time. Might just because I got tired. Maybe it wasn't that long. Yeah, final mission. Come on. There we go. But I mean, I know why they make the bosses long, because they wanted. I mean, this was originally intended to be an arcade game, right? I mean, like I said, like I just know this game is brilliantly modeled around the idea of taking your quarters. So, why do we have the AC turned on in every room in the house but mine? This is really, it's really getting hot in this room. I want to turn my fan on, but it's right behind my microphone, as I've said. And I'm getting hot in here. It's making me mad. I just don't know why the AC isn't freaking working in here. Every other room in the house feels great. I don't know what's up with the Mario coins. It's never been in any other game. This does have a lot that hasn't been in any other game, I suppose. Like these bars at the bottom, I don't know what's happening. Are you ready? You bet I am. I know I should pay more attention if I don't want to die as much, but still, it's still a pretty, oops, what happened? Still, it's hard to do all that. Look at all this stuff. I guess anything else to talk about? They're ending Rick and Morty Season 3 soon. That's kind of sad, but, you know, hopefully it's a good finale. The trailer for it is like a sequel episode to Get Swifty. And, like, I don't know how I feel about that. It was a good episode, but I don't feel like it needed, like, a follow-up episode. What is this? I'll get this bone. Okay. This is odd. But I mean, Season 3's been like a really big deal, right? It's been a big episode and it's gained a lot of new fans. Some of which, you know, not everyone likes. The Rick and Morty fan base kind of gets a bad rap. Makes it difficult to actually be one. But at the same time, it's going to be difficult to make a season finale to something that's been so good so far. How do I get out of this? Oh, I can't get out of it. I see. Hopefully they just do something good with it, because like the previews have always been misleading so far with this all of Season 3, especially the ABCs of Beth and like the quote unquote Atlantis episode. So like so we just need to that's all we have to do really is just. I mean, we don't know what to expect. I mean, it's probably totally misleading, but. I'll talk more about it when it's over, when I see it. Just realized the thing shoots lasers. That's nice to know. I see. Like the lasers shoot the opposite direction that you're moving. That's really odd. There were times I wish it would have done that when I was fighting that big brain thing, um, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Are these like prisoners now? Oh, they are. It's adorable. These just look like things made in Spore Creature Creator. I swear. Come on, die. There we go. These things are so goofy looking. Come on. Really, like, okay, now seeing this back on it, like, I'm convinced that they just pre-rendered, like, some 3D models, because that's what it looks like. It just looks like low-resolution 3D models, which is fine. It still looks good. But, like, at the same time, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? I can tell we're at the end of the game, because, like, everything looks sort of, like, organic-y, like we're in the stomach of some giant alien. Oh, this thing's so goofy looking. Little butt plugs falling from the ceiling. It's horrible. It's giving me nightmares. It's bringing flashbacks back from the time butt plugs screw out of the ceiling. Just spouting nonsense now. Come on, give me the go arrow. Oh, it's coming back around. Sometimes I wonder if any of the old Vines I made are in a Vine compilation, like a Vine cringe compilation or something. Be kind of cool, you know, I'd be flattered that they saw my Vine and found it cringe enough to be worth posting elsewhere on YouTube. Oh, fuck off with this. You did, you did, you did. There we go. Come on. Where'd I go? Okay, now what? There we go. Ah, that wasn't fair. Come on, I can't get around that and everything else. Fuck. Jesus. Come on. Oh, close. I was close. That's cool that their ships kind of come and abduct them for them. That's a cute way to aboard your own ship. I like that. Metal Slug has a nice sense of humor. Oh, it deflects off of the shield. Oh. Died. Come on. There we go. It salutes you. I love them. These things are just... okay, look at how they're... How does that even work? Their legs just sort of fly around their body. And they don't have anything that would let that happen. Oh. Character design's funny. It's just like Tails from Sonic, how it's not really explained how his tails go through each other. They just do. I'm getting tired. I want to beat this game. Music stops. Usually they save that for something more important than fighting a regular enemy. Oh no, this is... oh god, this is creepy. Oh, I can't shoot the thing that's controlling him. I have to shoot him. I'm gonna have to do it with everyone, aren't I? I don't like that one bit. I can't play as him because he's possessed by an alien. It's controlling him to like an umbilical cord. Why can't I just cut the cord? He has like a warped voice for whenever he gets something new. It's creepy. I don't like it. Great. Got him. Good thing I didn't harm him at all. Okay, now we're in here. And what's next? Ugh. It looks like stretching out gum. Yuck, I hate it, it's gross. Oh, yay. Okay, cool. I have the army helping me. That's always nice when playing a video game. That was quick. I know there's gonna be another phase to it, but still. Oh, she's having a little bite to eat. Yep, another phase. And it's awesome. It's kind of like the giant spider from Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. It's kind of cool. Moves like it. It's what it reminds me of. Nope, going down. Oh man, this is... It's just getting hot in this room is all, you know? It's getting plenty of fun, I'm just getting hot in this room. Okay, so these things were in a zigzag shape like 10 seconds ago. Why are they straight now? That was fair. Oof. Oh my gosh. Avoid, avoid, avoid it. Come on, yeah. Oh no. Right when I think I'm doing good. No such luck. Not up. Just coughs up a Hadouken or something. Can't jump high enough to reach its head with the bombs. It's gonna be a slow death for you, buddy. Let's see, maybe another character jumps higher. heartbeat soundtrack's pretty eerie for a game like this. But I like it. That's just fair. Yep. Nope. No such luck being able to reach his head with the bombs. It's not looking good. I mean, it's looking fine. I got infinite lives, so I'll kill it eventually. But at the same time, it's going to take a while. I've said that before about other things, but it's going to take a while. I can shoot them out of the air, that's helpful. But I need those, I need those, I need those, I need those. Yeah, the rocket launcher. Oh, come on, I cheat. It changes, I can't just get both. Oh, I can change, yeah! Nope, I have neither now. That means the arcade version of this had 4 buttons. Come on, there we go. Okay, so I have to shoot through it. But even then, it's not guaranteed. I'll try it again. Oh, okay, I made it through. I weaved through. That's nice. Oh, I was close. That's the time when I do want the sliding. Come on. Okay, yeah. Alright. You might have another phase. It looks like there's another. Yeah. We're still playing. Yeah. Imagine just not continuing here. Man, that'd suck if you just got the... If you got a game over right at the end here and your mom's like, come on, let's go home. No more arcade. Oh, jeez. It's a good thing I have this game at home. I can't shoot this thing anywhere, so it seems... Yep, it's dead. I just grab on the side here and, And we're done. Never mind, I died too. I love that those are things are the prisoner for this level. They're cute. Yeah, but at what cost? At what cost? Oh, okay, he saved. That's nice. I guess Metal Slug has a bit of a message, and that's that in order, if aliens ever wanted to fight us, we'd have to fight together. Oh, 3D models! Look at this! Let's see if I don't fuck up, put my name in. J. O. N. End. Alright. This is the most boring end credits for a Metal Slug game yet. So that was every Metal Slug game, it seems. Well, you know what I mean. Every numbered one except for 7. Producer Moon, so the guy who did the music for Hotline Miami. Just kidding. That was a dumbass joke. Holy shit. I'm gonna end it all after that joke. Man, I don't deserve to breathe anymore. Go, Miyazaki. No, just go. Work, Ram. Rinkin. Desi. Akira was a pretty good movie. I'm sure he's never heard that one before. Miyavi. Shigeru. Satoshi. Kazao. Hidekazu. Sutomo. I'm getting pretty good at pronouncing Japanese names, but I'm not perfect at it yet. Manabu. Mitsuhiro. Okay. Studio Aqua. That's not a name. Leaks. Take. End. KK. Thuji. Kira. Alright. Most of the Metal Slug games. I might, like I've said, I'm probably going to come back and do Metal Slug X, but for now, it's time to move on to other games. But I had fun with all these. I think they were great. I had fun. But now it's time for me to go, children. Remember, here's a reference for you. Love with your heart, use your head for everything else. Captain Disillusion. That was fucking dumb.